How you guys doing today? I'm Miss Shine Light 7. Welcome. This is a 21 plus reading, raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the messages will be before the messages come out. So please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions, questions, comments can be left in the comments section below. This is a general plus a collective reading. It won't resonate with every single one of you. And if it does not resonate, please check out some of the other videos in the playlist along with before you go. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the bell notification along with the thumbs up. Hey, 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 hey. How y'all guys doing today? I'm Miss Shine Light 7. Welcome. I have your messages for today. Yay, yay. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss the next time I upload or go live. I have a short little message to tell you as well. If you are interested in getting your own message, 25 for 25 is in the description below. If you are interested in becoming a member, memberships are also available as well. And if you don't mind, hit that heart button and hold it. It helps the algorithm of YouTube. And if you would like to super chat the live while we are live, I'll say a great big hi. How you doing, y'all? Welcome to the broadcast, you guys. Your messages is on its way. So let me take a look around what's going on. Well, it says, a matriarch and works and a matriarch. This is in reverse, so this is crumbling. When it comes to a devil, the devil's works ain't working. Something that they tried to gain something with when the devil came to the devil's works. Mastermind with a matriarch. 555-444 and 1414. Possibilities and protection. Juggle something. 3 of swords. Somebody get the out of here. F out of here. F out of here. This is the mantra today. Say it in the state of New Jersey accent. Add emphasis. If bullshit show up, get the fuck out of here. And say it on its way. Send it on its way, right? This should probably be silent mantra at work, at school, and pretty much anywhere in public, but it's still highly fucking effective even when you keep it all to yourself. Fuck out of here. Yeah, some fuck out of here, mental imprisonment shit. That's the fuck out of here. Somebody that wants you to be in some kind of mental imprisonment. Doggone it. We ain't though. Who is that? X-Men, Day of Future Past. May 23rd might resonate. Ready to play. What's that guy's name? That go with from the Chiefs, Kansas City Chiefs. That used to go with Taylor Swift. Or somebody be too swift. Some girl trying to push up on somebody you know. Who you calling a skank, you little SLUT? And who are you calling the SLUT, you little skank? Hey, both of you nappy-headed iggers, lovely young ladies, knock it off when it comes to Jennifer. What? Somebody Yucko is at it again. Page of chalice, page of cups. Somebody got some emotions when it comes to these pigs. Page of, and somebody taking some kind of ordeal here. We got a little kitten on his head, but that little kitten must be a little bad one because he playing these cards. He playing his cards here in this one. When it comes to the Ace of Wands, when it comes to creativity and passion and a new initiation, new initiative. And inspiration. Something that's shit, Page of Pentacles. I'm not. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. 29, when it's in prison, it's about you. And them not being true, basically, because it's the Hierophant. He's supposed to be knowledgeable. He's supposed to be authoritative. He's supposed to be able to give orders. But he ain't supposed to be with his fingers up with string tied around his goddamn fingers trying to keep a truth together or a lie together one. It's my expectation. You ain't expect something from somebody, but you got it. Something that you didn't expect from somebody. Ghosts regard the leave. Internal love. Ooh. Ooh. Exploring the wildness, the wilderness. Ooh. It's deep right here. Love is love is love, and the transcend physical death. Graveyard uncertainty of fears, exploring the wilderness, and a regret for a regret of going to chase some outlet. They wanted to get out. They wanted to get out. Like, I want to get out. They wanted to get out. Jumped into the ring of fire. And down the flip side with the werewolf and the gemstone of the graveyard, because they put you to rest. And they said they're going to reveal it with the veiled nebula. Some confession here of a soulmate. Third party. Guard broken. With the sword, Knight of Swords here. Fulfilling a fantasy and lipstick stains. Unspoken. No unexpected truths. No unexpected turn. Something happened that they wasn't ready for. And that's a key point here. Purifying pain. That they trying to protect you from something when it came to an outlet. Yep, look. This is him protecting her, right? But doggone it, behind her back, there's a lot going on about this person. Skanks and hoes is back there fighting, having battles about a situation beyond the maze. This is beyond something that somebody can really like tell you about. This shit is intense, and this had a purpose. The Veil Nebula is gonna say this is intense, and it had a purpose with mission here. Oh boy, somebody traveled to something or someone else, and that shit's erupting here. And this is them not knowing who the fuck they is. Queen of Wands, Maze. They don't even know who the fuck they went off with. Somebody in a dress, dressed up. Queen of Wands. That ain't a woman. That's a man. That's an obstacle too. If you ain't gonna say what you know, I ain't. Oh shit. Well, I gotta tell you, this person right here is not who they say they is. And this, the 5 changed. The maze holds surprises. Be ready to adapt and find new routes. Now, what's the new route here? What's the alternative route? The third party. That's the alternative route. Gotcha. Yeah, night. They looking back at you though, even though they at with the third party. Something about you ain't with it though. Unnecessary fears. That person was stressing you the fuck out. Now you found your balance here. Under making peace of the mess. Something came out like this. Somebody bolted off and now they wounded. And then Queen of Wands, somebody over here. This is the third party that changed this person's mind. Because it was materially gained. Gemstone, no. Unnecessary. Exploring. I went with that Ten of Pentacles. Exploring. Somebody could have got a bag and fixed their teeth here. But they work. The work they put in her. They got no reward from this. Nope. Truth. And a therapy. Shit, fucked up in their head. That's what they got. They got to tell the motherfucking therapist how much they fucked up in their head they are for doing the shit they did. Shit. Wealthy. Somebody that's the mother hecking bag. You was the bag. They worry. Like, they love sick over you right now. And I mean in their freaking head. I told you. They in their head over you. Imprisoned. Swiftly want to turn back toward you when it comes to the mission. Yeah, they want to come back 2 times. I mean fast. But they got an insatiable love. And it really ruined something here. And that's what ruined something here. The painter. They coming to tell you paint something that ain't. That they painted a death to something. But to its exes and the Hierophant said that's. They got an Empress with a baby though. Somebody that's coming with a baby. Activists. Somebody gonna act on their behalf. Virtue. Rescue energy. Somebody that's defending somebody's honor of love. But look deeper at this shit because this is a dancer. This is a private dancer. Ace of Discs. Anything for money. Anything for material gain. Rockstar in reverse. And you know what? This is like one of them like grungy. With the rockstar in reverse, that's a grungy person. Somebody could be like the surf, but 2 times this other person is no different from the person that they picked because 2 times I got the surfer in this energy. Your person was doing the surfing at one point, and now this other third party is now doing the surfing. Like using them for money, that they're a gemstone to that person. That's the third party. 3 of Wands. Somebody that this Queen of Wands is sleeping with, or she gets paid for money, or she gets paid for sex. Yes, big time. Yes, multiple lovers. Not one lover, but multiple lovers. This person could have dreadlocks in their hair. Somebody could wear wigs or not. Somebody could have a short cut. This masculine energy has been having a lot of promiscuous sex here. And this is an idea. You had an idea. High Priestess is not here, but with the ring of fire here, this is up in the air. This is what's up in the air when it comes to this King of Pentacles. And the 8 of Swords. Their reflection of what happened. And all these options that they took. And how loyal you stayed to them. I had that dog from a puppy, and look how loyal that dog's been to me. From ever since you met that person, you was loyal. 6 of Cups. But they had to, they wasn't loyal to you, I gotta tell you that. Yeah, they left you alone. 5 of Cups. Crying over what you lost. Crying over them going down the rabbit hole and you couldn't follow them down that motherfucker either though. Because that shit was your heart. Green represents the heart. Blue represents the chakra, what they didn't tell you. They emotionally couldn't tell you this. But then the yellow here tells me your aura and you were balanced with these bowls changing color. You were synergy for this person. You were there. You know what I mean? Look how loyal you was to this person. This person had got a gray on you. And you still was sitting there with this person, King of Pentacles. And this person was the strength to go passionate everybody, getting closer to the mystery of the beautiful truth. That they ruined everything and now they sick. They could be on a sick bed. They could be walking around with an STD. Still trying to clean up the mess because they got this insatiable false sense of entitlement and promiscuous. They bowed it off because of something that you cut in words or something like that, but then they end up hurting themselves as things progress. Doggone it. Yeah, it's a doggone shame when it comes to fulfilling a fantasy. And they went off for fulfilling a fantasy with a third party. Lipstick stains is here. But I gotta tell you, this don't belong here. But the devil was at work here. That don't even belong here. Tantric sex was involved here when it came to getting caught having promiscuous sex with a third party to the point of a pregnancy. They're chained to this person, getting greedy off of this person, getting fat. Yep. Manipulative. I'm trying to outsmart a fantasy. But it backfires in their face, the spirit says. It backfires there. You're a blessing in disguise, it says here. When it comes to the Ten of Pentacles. This type of woman tricked men into a relationship over there. This is an activation. Here's your High Priestess energy. Power. You pulled your power back with activation here. Doctor, can I save? Can you save him? Under Cleveland, Ohio. Secret hotel, sex parties, mega rich, luxury hotel, vice, escape, informer. There's an informer here. Somebody that is self-destructing here, shattered, broken, and effed up over a situation. When it comes to can we trust the general bots, generative ALs, like Chat GPT, make up stories or hallucinate at all times. Somebody's hallucinating. Somebody that betrayed you, took action against you when it came to never refriend. Somebody like that. A person that tried to destroy your character, your money, or your relationship. A snake only sheds its skin to become a bigger snake. Somebody that is sparing of frugal to excess. Parsimonious. Some Sagittarius is here too. Playful, annoyed you like a middle child crush. Something about a love story. And then they feelings over the love story too. Because of a bad choice. Some shit is watching it go down with Life Jennings. Must be nice. A stick-up kid when it comes to hypothetically. BCB, taking care of business. Something about that. Somebody could have got punched in the fucking head, in the face, and knocked out. In the club, at a bar. Personal values, monetary matters. Watts, we being Watts, missing. 716. We belong together, Mariah Carey. Staying up late. Mansion, massive. That's going to blow your mind. Somebody gonna get a mansion and it's gonna blow your mind. Stop lying. Stop. Me. I'm lying. Push you too far. Comedy. Can't get you out of his mind. Interjection of a consistency. Somebody can't get you out their mind on a consistency. Told you, this chariot swiftly going off to something, staying up late, constantly on the mind. Top secret, couples stay together. Some fights are just fights. They don't have to be deal breakers. And this something was a deal breaker for you though. Ooh, no one coming to save you. Save yourself. Yeah, when it came to this person strategizing with a sword, Queen of Swords, put a rest to you, and then decided that they didn't know how to take the initiative to clean up what they messed up. Because this is somebody that's supposed to be an authority figure when it came to a baby and a baby's mother. Somebody that they was taken up for with activists here. And somebody that rescued them, or somebody that they thought was rescuing them when it came to bolting off to the six, somebody that they manifested. 369 energy, 369 manifested a rescue. When it comes to this type of woman, tricks men into a relationship. When it comes to a public defender, so this person is defending somebody here, or they defended this person, and this was somebody that was desperate. Declares yourself desperate in this energy. This person that was doing all this energy here, this person was desperate. This was the lover that they was seeking in this energy, that they activated all this ghosting for. In my defense, I was left unsupervised when it comes to a dark trait. Surprise, people are more honest than you expected. Or the expectation here, somebody's expecting a baby when it comes to this person here. That person is carrying a baby, or somebody had a baby. That's this same lady here. Somebody that was desperate, but now they in all the rage now. Their rage is in full effect now. This is why this Nine of Wands is here. Because this is the person that's wounded. Somebody that they voted off to. Somebody that they walked even left quick to. Somebody could need a cure for something. I got to advise y'all. Major advisement. A major advisement. I hear the word prep. And I see the word cure. I'm going to put them two words together. And maybe y'all might need to start prepping yourself so y'all don't, so y'all can prevent yourself from catching something out here with the Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Y'all might have to with victory, so you can win over these battles of STDs and STIs. Somebody is somebody in the bush. Somebody's in the devil energy too. Disappointment. This person is a disappointment to their damn self, and cruel to their damn self, and others. They win at all costs here too with the rage effects here. And the wheel of fortune is ain't in their favor, but they think it's gonna be. But this is gonna disappoint the shit out of them. Devil's work is at hand, and that ain't got no power though. Kindergarten teacher, this is rookie work here. No money in it, and it's a strike. Successful, unsuccessful, abundant. It's with a feast of plenty, with a lot of plenty of consequences that come with it. Yep. Okay, I hear you. Speaking loud and clear. They say that's why it's backfiring. Ooh, debauch. Yeah, they like to get drunk. They think they make them feel powerful. That's that power of the liquid courage. Okay, I hear you, spirit. Talk that shit. Talk that shit. Ace of stakes. Yeah, they got their ding-a-ling at stake too, but that's down. Tell me about this stake. Ace of stakes. What's that? What's this stake? Queen of swords. And the ace of chalice. Cup runneth over. Ace of they ain't talking about how they love is running. Something you did. Walked away. Cut them off for good. Finality. Third party. Giving person that person. That your person. Queen of swords. Queen of swords. Queen of stakes. Somebody that is watching and scrying because there's a looking ball there. Somebody that knows some truth about a death that they try to put with you, and why? Somebody knows the truth now. Will somebody know a truth now? What's the truth now then? Two good cards on the floor. So somebody asked frozen to the concrete because it was a 8 of stakes, 8 of message of concern, frozen. Please help me. My PUSSY is frozen to the sidewalk. That's the relationship with you and them. I gotta say, this is them wanting you to feel crippled. But you graduated. That's why that came together. Irma fixing. You didn't come to fix this. They thought they was gonna cripple you, but you left them exactly where now their balls is frozen to the concrete. Wherever they think they got the sidewalk, whatever. In this family room, a bunch of people thought that you was gonna be destroyed by this person. Or you was gonna be devastated. That was the key point, to have you fucked up and then everything else would follow. Yeah, but I gotta tell you, like, this scarecrow scared you off, but not before they had him targeted by something or someone else. 8 of Pentacles that they had been working on behind the scenes, behind your back. That they was, so when they scared you off, right? They fell into a narcolepsy, right? Because they were supposed to be scaring off the other bird. That's what they were supposed. But instead of it scaring off them, it scared you off the bed. The spell backfired. You don't even know. Chariot, right? Forced them to walk away. It's ghosts. Because they thought they had an option. Others in the class. Irma was fixing to graduate when they started surveying other options. You was fixing to graduate. You was fixing to get your divinity then. Before this person. Just before. I told you. Just before the brink of you changing, right? Because this person felt like it was uncertain between you and them. Now, currently, they want to come in as a fool and come back and check you out in their priestess energy. King, high priestess. That's you. Activation. Your power. And I told you, you being in peace. You gave over this mess when it came to this balance. See, look at how you sitting up there. That's you. You put the rest of that toxic shit. Look at you sitting there in my Oprah voice, making peace of this mess, of the mess, in control of your own destiny, and you don't have to self-destruct now. It's a one-way ticket to where you want to go, not where somebody else was controlling you to go. The signals is all saying go. Right now, it's all for you. Walk. It's yours. It's time. Your balance, you know, and that's what matters here. With opportunity, there's an opportunity coming in for you. And a mystic one. Keep it under wrap and key. Keep it secret. Keep it secret. Like, 'cause there's a lot of people around you. With 21 here, 12 is here too with a third party. Yeah. So this is your beauty. They're jealous of that. You're like glow up. They're love, like they are like not happy. Okay, hit the floor again. Hit the floor. Sunshine girl, what did I tell you? You are irritating the absolute heck out of some people in the background. And I'm gonna get into who these people is in a minute. The star, that's you. Somebody wanted your position. Somebody that they wanted to be nurtured, but they not nurturing the relationship. They stopped nurturing. Or you stopped giving to the relationship and this person noticed and released it. You thought this person was giving you and you wasn't, and you took a leap of faith in another direction, and your person is not satisfied with that. This devil is disappointed that you chose that. Like, I don't know what they expected. Like, called. And you didn't never call or nothing. Like, what is your problem? They was dangling all this in your face. This was for you, not for nobody else. They said you didn't know their love language, is what I just heard. You always was the star. You always was like, Like you slayed the damn you slayed the demons and shit. Like you was like a star demon slayer. Faith on faith. You stepped on faith, and what you stepping on your faith, you slayed these demons. I gotta tell you, on the 10 of Wands. Yeah, this betrayal, 7 of Wands, and then people that was biting the hand that fed you them. You know what I mean? Even when it came to third parties that they was, you know what I mean, skating around with. You know what I mean? Being guarded with things that was hazardous to y'all's relationship, and other people had a hand in it. Sherry, that caused you to be in a mental imprisonment about it, or hysteria over it. Some temperance because they was wanting being victorious and pouring into some kind of other, injecting in other people, places, and things. Granny said, yeah, well, I gotta tell you so. Listen, don't get mad when I switch up, though. Yeah, shit, helicopter. 4 of Wands and Judgment. And Target. The wheel in your favor now. This person still turned around with the Hangman. They still upside down, hung up over it. Because somebody is eating their fucking heart out. They're eating their fucking heart out. Some skank. Some SLUT. So you was the first to know something here. When it came to these groupies, this family room, this third party with a baby, some bitch that was basic, a basic waste of time. Because when it came to you, they feeling trapped, they are. And they know now, they can spot the difference. You versus the demon that they picked. Under shock to know the truth from a vampire. Now they know. They are shocked to know. You was the first to know. That you probably told them. Rules after. Now, the rules don't apply now. Because Gail said, look, now I announced what I told you. When I went to the moon with Elon Musk and they told me they was going to bring me back in the day, I agreed. But this basic bitch is definitely, you know what I mean? Now I can spot the difference. They can spot the difference now. Getting dumped. Somebody got dumped. Somebody that they was moving too quick with when it came to a chariot and swift. Something that was an intense mission at first. But now, together we are unstoppable force. That's how they was when they first got together. Until, who are you? And what did the F did you do to me? So how do you think I always stay so slim and in great shape? But when the devil came out here, he was the only one getting fat. And the other one was skinny, which lets me know that the other one would let that person eat as much as they want. And they was glutton for what they was about to get. Glutton for their punishment, okay? So somebody that let them cheat in peace, that they put in high honor over you, star. That's that. Yep, they got targeted twice. They got targeted, a cat and a crow. 2 of Swords, cut off you for them, and then cut them off for somebody else. Yes, look, 5 of Swords. Yes, 5 of Swords came already. Yes, when this person forgot who the hell the fuck they was. The rule number 1, don't forget who the fuck you are first. They got heartbroken, chariot twice, and moved off. I told you somebody else is here. Tower came. 6 of Wands. A lot of people gathered around and watched when it came to them blinded by pain. Blinded to the pain. They didn't let other people see how hurt they was when you walked away. Look, the world. You was their world. They didn't let others see that when you walked away. They didn't let 21 and 21. That's here already. This was in the family room. They didn't let people see them in this pain. With 21, blinded to pain. They didn't let others see that. Ace of Wands. They just kept on screwing other people. And then all of a sudden, something hit them with the twin flame. That you were their twin flame. That's when they realize something here. Tell me something about the family room and a child. And my hidden depressions almost killed me. Under digging up dirt. Under think first. Yes, you did it. And under stay committed. Yeah, they inspired by you, but they can't stay committed to this facade no longer. Under restore the luster of you and them. This is lackluster to them now. They want to restore. They stop digging up dirt. Stop trying to find out whatever they did. That's what they telling you, right? Lovers, we lovers. Stop. I'm like you're trapped. I'm trapped, and I need you to help me get rescued. And I'm telling you, like this person didn't give two fucks. Like hang up, muse. They want you to come and rescue them, play victim. This is a cruel. I gotta tell you, like this is a dirty fucking offer. This digging up shit, like you gonna find some shit you ain't ready for. I saw something earlier that I brushed over with the lady, the nun wearing the dress. Somebody could be with a third party on this. See these three ladies laying there with their head, but it's only one person. This person could be a chameleon in this energy here with the two of inspirations. They inspired by anything they see from a distance. Somebody they could have saw from a distance and thought they looked good, and then went close to them. Even then, thought they still look good, and still knowing behind closed doors they fucked up over another situation. I gotta tell you, something is really crystal clear right about now when it comes to the five of emotions. Something is definitely crystal clear that they lost some money. The Eight of Pentacles, they this mistake cost a lot. This mistake is crystal clear that this mistake cost a lot. Somebody might be inspired by you now and feel like they've done too much with hazards, and there's another person with their hand in here to respect to come your way with with a spark. Yeah, somebody else is controlling this narrative right now, and they trying to push back on the situation. But I gotta tell you that, yeah, they just definitely feel defeated and definitely cut to size here. They definitely feel cut down. They feel like somebody cut them down to size. Somebody might be um I got 5 tickets. Oh, there's 5 tickets. Hold on. No, I shouldn't have no soda, but I got thirsty. Some cures here. I'm gonna say prep. It revolves around changes. It moves us forward. When it came to Yucko, Yucko was doing some real nasty stuff when it came to that third party and getting their heart broke, and the spell work that they was using. Yeah, they was doing a lot of spell work when it came to their ego and their pride, and how they made this relationship unstable, gone with the flow of other people, places, and things, caused a karmic debt till debt tears us apart. And so you started to love yourself. Hey, you guys, how are you guys? Let's see. What do we have here? I see you guys. I see you. I see you. I see Mermaid. I see you. I want new love. My new boo, Cyrus. Oh, I'm in love with it. Oh, I'm so in love with it. Can't wait. Me either. 1111. We can't wait. You're being protected with 444 here. We are definitely being protected. Our uh our hearts are still pure for that genuine love. We are definitely on the right path, you guys. Ashe, Ashe, OMG. I see you guys. I see you. Um, yes, I do. I do. I do. Jelly looks very ugly on other people. You see how ugly this jealousy is? You see how ugly this jealousy looks? And it's even starting to show on your person, too. Look, even on the third party, too. Look. and how they ran away like the chicken they are. You know what I mean? Like, and then sitting there like a seal with their mouth closed because they probably haven't even given you the apology that you deserve here. They are very vulnerable. They're very guarded because they still have a lot of secrets. You see all these damn patients in the background? Somebody might need to even be checked in a mental ward somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, they are really off their rocker here. Like, okay, let me say pay attention. I don't pay attention to what doesn't serve me, or no, we don't never pay attention to what does not serve us. We always go for what is our highest good in all energy, right? But I gotta say, even when we stand in our highest and everything that's for our good, right? There is some stagnant energy here. I gotta tell you, somebody's stuck, dead, or frozen. But this, when I told you something was still crystal clear right here, that's why I said like here. That looks like the frozen energy right there. That is frozen because it's crystal clear. You know, it's crystal clear that this person was going with the flow with others, causing confusion and chaos. Causing confusion and chaos. And you blocked this person. You could have moved on, nothing else better to say. You stopped calling that person so that you can bring balance with balance, peace, and happiness. You know what I mean? So you had to put self love in place, you know, so that you could love yourself with that. And you could have been, you know, pouring into yourself and words of encouragement. You know what I mean? With the air sign, ace of air, so that you could and get this air glow up. You know what I mean? You were more hopeful. You know what I mean? More inspired, more optimistic, and that success would find you, and closed off to things that no longer served you here, underguarded, and you had assistance here. You rejected what was fragmented or lost, as well as what confused you with puzzled here. I just seen you puzzled. Because this person kept you in a puzzled state all the damn time. Like, you ain't had nothing else better to do but be damn puzzled. Like, what the hell? Why you always gotta be puzzled? Because this person was having a love affair. This person got a psycho person behind, abusive. Somebody that, and even a family with somebody. That's what that's it, blood ties. So this person that's been antisocial to you, solid, or left you, leaving you out, they've been over here giving karmic attention or karmic in a karmic battle with some damn body. Okay, well that's one of them damn options that they had. Somebody that's a luxury whore, or somebody that's trick or treating them. Somebody that they do that's wearing a damn mask, something by day and another thing by night, pretending to be you. Somebody that they recharged or wants to recharge back with you. But Archangel Michael said with the balance and how you had to go get this tranquility, we guarding against it at this time because they shattered you. This narcissist did that. That's at a distance with you. Somebody that was procrastinating and was faking too busy. They got some consequences to tell you here why they've been isolating you or isolating away from you. There's a lot of rumors and gossip. Somebody that's stressed out and got migraines and worried about some things. Worry came in here already when it came to being misunderstood and playing the victim. But it also comes to their confession and how they running away from situations or subjects, because there's a lot of turmoil and trouble and unexpected things coming through. So this person is really under a lot of tension with stress and migraines because some nosy meddlers has been in their business. You see them how they trying to drive off, but shit, they ain't going nowhere fast. They want to come rush in and tell you some stuff, but I gotta tell you, they want you to they want to dispute some charges that you might hear about them. Between the lines, they said they got some surprise charges that they might not be so proud of in the background that they might have to tell you about, but that was when they was trying to get attention from others, when they was playing games with the Atari sitting here or this video game and then on the TV. They probably was somewhere pillow talking with another third party, but it says wear two combs. By God, you're good. You're right. Dang it. Right? Be right back. So somebody that is disputing some surprise charge about something that they did when it came to doggone it and dang it and be right back. X-Men 5, X-Men Days of future past. Ready to play when it came to football, fumbling and humbled. Okay, so then now, here's an ox. Here's a Taurus encounter a horned beast up close in Yellowstone. So, some beast, some monster, somebody wearing a mask, hiding and concealing a deception. The best of the West, Wild Wild West. Somebody green with envy, Cancer, Libra, Gemini, and Aries. Aim to settle the score, the truth before the final curtain. This is the confession when it came to Matthew 5 and 16. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Matthew 5 and 16. See, that's why they had to dispute these charges, because see, you with this tennis ball here, it was a match, and this person sabotaged, but because we share preventative action, they could have prevented this here from happening, kissing at other people and catching mono, or catching some kind of kissing disease, or catching some kind of dis-ease, okay, in this energy. So opposites direction, they went in the opposite directions to something or someone else doing the next thing or the next best thing, because they came in as the oxes, that they was the best of the West, and that says that was the wrong way. You know what I mean? Because they were supposed to be going to the north and not to the west. And this is being plugged up, or putting a plug in their back. Okay, signs of the times that they was, that video boy or girl. You're getting a lover boy, and they said it's just a lover boy, and this person thought they had a lot of options, but guess what? Jinx, curse, jinx, jinx, U-turn. Now they're going to come back because that didn't work for them. Before God, dear God, okay, where is it? My brother makes me mad. So somebody, brethren, next week or so, brethren, they want you to keep this quiet. Somebody, brethren. Aaron, there's somebody, brethren. Dear God, okay, where is it? My brother makes me mad. Aaron, somebody's dirty laundry, 7 business days. Okay, reply. God gonna give you the message. They said from bad to worse. That's what they said. And by December the 11th, they're gonna have a real bad problem. Okay, U-turn. Okay, so this is in reverse. It says I'm sick, but get well. Okay, I'm sick, but I get it. Somebody gets it here. Under bless the Lord, who forgives all your sins. But guess what? When you keep doing stuff in the daredevil way, because I got the daredevil and the arch fiend here, and this is the Beelzebub 6 13 3 6 3 16. I mean 6 13 6 16 666 in the arch, the Antichrist, the mad original idiots. There's some more idiots here. Somebody goes to the doctor here. Of course, doc. Doc says there's an exam, test results, pregnant, positive. HIV test, positive for HIV. Positive STD, STI. Positive RAPE kit. Positive. This is what the person's going to come back with a positive result. It's a cover-up. Bizarre. Labor of love. That's what happens. Run. They got a lot of people behind them stacked up that love living in your best life. And when they was living their best life, giving people sex and a good time, now they got a bizarre case of the flare-ups. In reality, things are far more complicated. Yep. And that's a hack right there, boy. Because they're not on the same love language as these other people, and your love language and they love language. They couldn't figure it out, so now turn the table here. Shit's getting thick here. Yep, they sleeping with each other. Somebody, you're number one suspect. So whoever you're thinking about, there is an Avenger here. The new squirrel in town. Yeah, and they sounds laid down by the underground. Drink a bottle of Hennessy you got in yourself. So just let me introduce myself. My name is a flying monkey. Okay, my name is a flying monkey. Okay, and on the rule of breaking some rules here. They're branching out, branching off. Monkey branching, triangulation, Where are they now? Under midnight escapades. It says sleep health. Perel, around the world, around the way filet. Okay, when it comes to the three, the worst by Janae Aiko. Okay, let me see down here this little picture here. Somebody ain't gonna know who the fuck they got. Somebody is the worst of the worst. Somebody that went for, okay, it's all about the ass type shit. Easy hookups. 14 contributors. Somebody before and after. Somebody that was easier when it came to your person. Somebody that was lust and toxic. Somebody that was bank stacks. Somebody that they was paying for love. 14.5. That's changed something too. When it comes to went home with a hot stranger. Did you? Yup, when it came to this third party right here. That's a monkey branch and shit right here. Somebody that was all about the ass. Just about looks. 57. Somebody could have no teeth. Somebody could be heavy set, pear shaped is what I heard. That's a cover story. That's proof. In every which way and every day. Playing it off. Yep. They pick strangers up and did you. This is powering through because they crippled in a mug here. If there is a meaning for every word, is there a reason for everything? Powering through. Yep. Somebody in a scrimmage when it comes to the spiritual warfare they're under. Somebody that's hot-headed, a charmer, and a Don Juan. When it comes to a superior preference, you. When it comes to an earth mother. Thinking of love when it comes to cachet. Somebody's Instacart and somebody's fairway. When it comes to in this issue of somebody still pulling shit from underneath of somebody and causing them to fall or stumble. Okay? So when it comes to a Sagittarius, November 23rd to December the 1st. When it comes to vacating apart. When it comes to out and about. When it comes to single and regular mingle, August 14th. Brittany. When it came to somebody that live in California, saw somebody out without their wedding ring. Single and sinking. When it comes to a Sagittarius, a person in a shimmery Halloween costume could be your soulmate. Cooperation is the key. And I told you the key point was here is grasp the key to the problem here. Somebody in here is don't belong when it comes to Where's Waldo and amusing themselves here at the museum or walking through. Where's Waldo? Jupiter says that there's a squabble here and that you may not get your way, but you'll broker an agreement everyone can live with. So y'all broker some kind of even medium. That way y'all go y'all separate ways. And somebody's chores on a budget. So somebody also coming in this here is getting a job. You will get the job. It says something about on the run, wanted. Somebody is a fugitive next. And what's next for this person in spring? Somebody had a dream. Somebody that had vanities and young and staying young. I think there's therefore I am here. A housewife, a house divided against itself cannot stand. Bill Murray. I have a dream. Little Nemo. Yes, no, peace. Somebody that gets a clue here. You are so not invited to my bar mitzvah. Some best friend, some matzo balls, soup, and somebody is the popular boy threatens to ruin everything here when it comes to plans. September the 4th, coming soon. Somebody's gonna spill the beans about somebody. Baby, 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 baby. In Nellyville, divorce papers are being filed here when it comes to when you know it's true love. Friday, March the 8th, when it comes to Exodus 1 through 5, when the Lord says to Moses, what is that in your hand? Using what God provides when it comes to Buffy. Somebody is Me sarcastic, never. George, when it came to going bananas, our wellness team raises. Somebody going bananas here. When it comes to a physical, yeah, I'm tall. Centering after deception, self worth, value, and proudly cut off a dog. Somebody got cut a dog off. When it comes to the tales of your incompetence, does not interest me. Scorpio energy, 7 8 11 2 8 12. And then some kind of unique gifts that travel is going to cure when it comes to Kenya in 1994. Somebody could have been in Kenya, came from Kenya, moved here from Kenya. Something about 94 is significant. You could be born in 94. Something is a cover up of a bizarre. Something is more complicated behind the scenes. Somebody wants to U-turn or spin the block when it comes to you being sick of a situation or a circumstance and missing you. Somebody thinks you're so cute. They miss you. They want to kiss your cheeks. Yeah, but they got a lot of tension. Don't believe this person. They're mean. They're going through a karmic battle. They're mean. Yeah. Dirty, nasty, SAX. Fans only. Hey, Dad. Do hoes make good housewives? Nuptial news. Your son knows what you do. Winnie. A wise man once said. Yeah, somebody that's real nasty, lust demons, nibbling mouse. Why? It's ratatouille. Somebody got sex trapped here. When it comes to let's turn up the degree of kinky playtime. Somebody is the wild new girl you met has left quite an impression under a heart of stone. Under these two have kitten shakers. Under the heart of stone, cold, shallow, and coward. Nobody knows my only weaknesses is supply, service, and whatever they can get the shirt off your back. That's all. Now, don't come a knocking, because these two going to be rocking when it comes to the difference. The difference is, this person going to frame Roger Rabbit on Friday. Somebody going to be framed for something that they did or said. That's why they don't want you to come near this mess, because this is a whole lot of mess. I had a whole lot of money. Count it for me. Something goes bad to worse when it comes to getting somebody in trouble on Friday. Something about the between the lines, a hidden meaning, another vague or speculate. Some twin flame energy, jealous and bitter, options, unhappy and deserves better. Rolling the dice and took a chance, risk, a leap of faith, and a strategy. When it comes to unknown, enigma, an illusion, or confusing, holding on to what they have. Number one, there's legal issues and a new lover. Here's what they said: they're in the honeymoon phase and childlike and moving on and in a new beginning. So they said this toxic shit is a fucking sham. And it probably is over. A lot of misunderstandings, and that's the damn truth. That's some unfinished business, or it's not over, but it is over because the fat link person done some. They done told on them, got them legal fees or something. The other people is watching the shit go down, though. What's the difference? Shit, they was sex shop. That's all. That's what's unfinished. The sex shop. They ain't want and getting played and need to check themselves at the hospital. Yeah, because they about to get checked into the damn a warrant for their damn arrest. They could be sending you spells to get arrested, an accident, beauty spells, shit, to lose your place, evictions. They sending all kinds of they're hurt, wounded, hurt people. They can't settle with this shit. Yeah, it's a match with you and them. Settled like a tennis match. It's back and forth with envy. Green, I agree with envy. It says green with envy. So a Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Aries is going to want to go back and forth with you when it comes to M for madness. Yeah, this is a hater. Let me talk about this energy real quick. Under the bottom of the deck, they with a bugaboo. They bugging me, they bugging you. On the mountains, there's a lobster obstacles with this bugaboo. Somebody could be with a bugaboo that's a transsexual. Transsexual. Somebody could have got knocked the fuck out. That's what I heard, Smokey. You got knocked the fuck out. Oh. Somebody got knocked out. A narcissist could have got knocked out. Or got hit, punched, knocked out. Fool. Yeah. Taking a leap of faith for some woman that they don't even like or care about. Yup. The person hating on you has a narcissistic behavior. What did I say? Clarified. Yup. That person was sticking up for some person that would never stick up for them. Protecting, and got punched in the face. And then that person went around telling it to other people. Yeah, you know? Yep. Pig. Right. Dirty. Right. Posting things or saying things directed towards you instead of coming out directly and telling that person. Why that person didn't tell that person to say they got punched out in front of that person? Because that's a snake. And the only reason why a snake sheds its skin is to get bigger. They said that spirit team showed you that. Your spirit team showed you that. Ancestors, angels, spirits, guys, goddesses got your back. Yep. But they got this person tied up though. Because what they just saw, hating on your creativity, great creativity, and ideas. Somebody's confession and clarity and reveals a secret about a bugaboo. And that bugaboo ain't a real girl. I'm a real boy, Damon. No, your significant other is sending you negativity. Somebody that's got a blocked heart chakra. Let's get the block energy. At the bottom of the deck, burn Palo Santo. Tell me something more about this. Tell me what's blocked. What's blocked here? Why does blocked heart here? Who's blocked? Because they can't trust nothing. Trust issues. Tell me what else blocked. Fuck out of here with these blocked issues. Dwelling on the past. Of lies that they try to narrate with. Obsessions. Drugs. Coping mechanisms. PORNs. Baby mamas. Comparisons. What I say? Comparisons. You to this person. That person to you. That person to this person. Yeah. That's the people. Six of Wands. That's the victory. Shallow though. But still out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. Impoverished in the cold. It still ain't got nothing. Gave everything they gave to somebody else and ain't got shit to show for it. Yep. Unhealed past relationships. Yep. Well, Nine of Pentacles say you abundant on your own. You can sit here, read a book, get more knowledge if you need to. Because the Queen of Cups said, yep. They hiding back from you because somebody about to have their damn baby back there. You see the fish jumping back there? Yeah, that's why they blocking you out, because they don't want you to get wind of this pregnancy back here. That's why they blocking you out. Who else? What's this? Who getting played by this person? What's this? Yeah, possessive. This person is controlling too. That they pregnant. Yep, fears around love. Yeah, well, somebody out here doing magician work, King of Swords, and that's the damn truth. Here, this person reaching out for your help. They juggling the situation, and they want to come back to you, but right now, Eight of Wands say, yeah, nah. They need rescue, and they need more help than they need anything else. They know you was loyal. They went off for the money, though. They went for the cash. They went off for the money. They went off being materialistic. Celebrated with the third party. Sure did. Yeah, blue, whatever magic they could your way to keep you off what they was on to. Yeah, keep you from, so they could go over there and be nostalgic with a third party. Leap of faith, Three of Wands. Yeah, shit, survey something else. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Breadcrumb, this one give you a little bat. Ding-a-ling, spread it thin, type shit. All while, Page of Cups. Emotionally unavailable. But got so much control, so much to say, so much emotions, but no emotions at all, if that makes sense. The emotions is just sexual, like sexual lust and like, yeah, believes that others are the only source of love and the lack of alignment with love. So they unaligned with love. They can't go with the flow. So tell me what the karma is on this shit. Under lost in space. That they lost in space now for a time. Getting played. Needing a new direction. Something is resonating with the wailing song. What's going on here? The tower about to pop. The queen of bones about to take some skeletons out the damn closets. And the king of pentacles is about to cut somebody off for telling some truths. Or no, because he broke. Yeah, they broke though. Yeah, he broke right now though. They back down to what they had. But that's the truth. Cut you off and they ain't got nothing to show for it. The devil made me do it. That's why they cut you off. Another devil made them do it. Another entity. Yeah, Six of Cups. Crying over what they love. No, that wasn't that. That was Six of Cups was the moon. The Grim Reaper reaping what they sow when it came to what they should have been doing versus what they didn't do. Somebody was a chicken. They kept that shit concealed. Yeah, two of bones. Where they was, what options they was given. And now, the chariot here saying that they want justice for the shit. Or you gonna get justice, one of the two. They might not have a car because they was doing some unjust things in a car. I don't know. Tell me something about this. Who made them do what? Clouded judgment because of what they did. Vulnerable. Some smiling and still grinning and skinning and grinning. Transgender. Okay, man, woman. Somebody's P power. Somebody that they monkey branching off. That is a transgender. Not knowing where you stand in someone's life is an emotional torture. You don't deserve that. Stop settling. When it comes to sexually confused, they're sleeping with a man and a woman. Undefended. Nobody gonna defend that though. Ain't nobody gonna defend that though, is it? Hamster wheel though, they still in it though. Until somebody start talking. I don't like you, but they still find a time to watch everything you do. Because you might say something about them under this hamster wheel. Yep. Respect those that tell the truth no matter how hard it is. Integrity is everything. The person that didn't tell you that, guess why? Because they was making rules as they went. Under rules changed, the level up, the false sense of security, the blocking of all ways, smear campaign, because the monkeys was out here, Brokeback Mountain, that's an obstacle. Okay? Homeless sexual. So it's a homeless sexual out here. Or a hobosexual, I don't know. Only nothing, a hobosexual and nothing to offer. Every time I lower my frequency to meet someone else and meet them on their level, I pay for it. Well, that's what they get. Because they called them already an easy MF because they was doing shit the easy way. That was the competition they was hooking up with that they got obsessed with in the reverse. Reverse. I'm cut from a different cloth and they don't make that fabric no more. Triangulated you because they thought that person was you. Or because they could make that person you. Gossiped about you. Well, you could have been anything that you wanted to. I can tell the way you do the things you do. Yep. Chariot, move off. Coat with your booger sugar and your magic. Your barcodes for your different codes of women and men's. Dick measures. Somebody that was out here hey bitch, did you hear? Shit, did you hear? Okay. How this person was juggling and got dumped like a oompa loompa. Yeah, because this person is a dancing on male stripper. Eight of Pentacles, they get paid for sex work. Or they paying some other person for sex work that's sexually confused. Okay. Now, what? Say what? What? And like to be spanked. This is not the first time this message didn't come out on my message. Somebody that like to be spanked. And they look at it like, F it. I'ma die anyway, so why won't I die in this toxic smorgasbord of stuff I like to do? Somebody got real nasty kinks. They like to be spanked and beat for money. And that punch to the face could have been initiative to getting sex that night if they got knocked out. Or, yeah, they going bananas. Um, uh, this person is licking a shoe in the form of a you see. Okay, so that's what they doing for money. Yeah, and they threw everything that they had with you and them away. That's control. Somebody's controlling them. They threw their sweet dreams, their plans, their ambitions, and their goals for a bugaboo. A bitch with a broached egg, a brioche egg. Somebody that keeps them in a loveless loneliness situation. The lady with the brioche egg under that snow angel. The signs you are with, that they are with you already. When it says there's a collision coming though. But there's a collision coming. Somebody ain't pay attention to their ancestors. Something coming. Oh yeah. Well, this karmic battle is coming. That's there. They in it already though. What else? Something that they closed off and guarded to and need assistance with getting out. Shit. They sit and daydream about you every day though. Trying to keep a promise to a third party that they loyal, but they already know they ain't fucking loyal. They keep it silent though, because they don't want to make this crazy deranged person lose it. Surprise though. They're gonna surprise this person with mm, something very unexpected though. She got a trick up her fucking sleeve, and that's a message for somebody. Yeah, strive. They could try if they want to try to come against this person, but this person is just as conniving as they are. Passion. Our love is real. Yeah, but the spirit guide said, yeah, they guided you to stay your ass away from this shit. Yeah. Twin flame lesson and signs. Yeah, this person regrets some of the things they did, but guess what? It was all an illusion. They fell for it, and now you're being protected against it. Man or woman, woman or man, because they wasn't transparent enough. Now they sitting and thinking about, and now they want forgiveness, and they want to come in soon and tell you about all of the things they discovered in this twin flame, learning a lesson, picking the karmic, and all those things. Communication. They want to come in and tell you all about that. They have faith that they can work this out, but they still insecure about something here that changed them. And it's a lot of unspoken things that I gotta tell you, something that you still inspire them about. They're still hoping that there's still a spark here. They will still want you to hold them, and they want you to wait for them. But I'm telling you not to wait. Let go of fears, because if they couldn't let go, and remember, they picked somebody over you. And when it comes to I love you, they tell everybody they love them. Okay? More than you. They kick you back in. The gossip is going real. The nosiness, the meddlers. All of that I love yous. They told everybody they hated you. Okay? Those little I love yous. They're afraid of losing you, but they love you when behind closed doors and hate you in front of others. What kind of shit is that? Sleepless nights over you too. And they doubt you'll take this person back. But love, they think the love has changed. I gotta tell you, their love has changed. Because they opened up with other people. Some divine time it says, you know what, time was up. Okay? Time was up. They didn't appreciate you when they had you. Then it's enough. It's over. Should have appreciated you when they had you. Instead of trying to think they had options or had others. Surprise! You don't get a second chance to make a first impression or a losing impression. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Somebody has towards you, petty tweets. A chicken, probably say some lies about you. Two of wands. Bazinga, Big Bang Theory. Bazinga. Tell me what the storm, this collision of beliefs and the styles of attitudes and energies. Silver lining. This is what it's all about. The silver lining. Straight up, right side up. Somebody was trying to play Captain Savo. When it comes to you, I got your back. Way back, Bajinga, the Big Bang Theory, Magic Carpet. They want to come to you. Abracadabra on some magic shit. Scrap from scratch though. Knock knock. Somebody like knock it the fuck off. Okay, knock it the fuck off. The Jenga Big Bang Theory. There's a theory. They have a theory coming in that this obstacle ain't gonna be like if they're sleeping with a man, it's a fucking obstacle. I don't care how much they are passable. You sleeping with a motherfucking man, you could go over there and prep yourself for the motherfucking whoever you plan on being with, because it ain't gonna be this collective. Some about flash, creative flash of inspiration will come to you and quickly give you the perfect solution. Yeah, that's the silver lining. You're going to get a message about some stuff you should not be dealing with or doing about a person. Something that was, you could scratch that shit from this person. Procrastinate. Yeah, it's too late. They was too busy winning. Innovation. They was doing shit fucking innovation like with like fucking strategic shit. So fuck. Having fun and experimenting and inventing something that surprises and just it has never existed before. So they thought they was going to outdo some shit, like literally, till they couldn't outdo it because you had already outdid them. They didn't know how much though. Well, this talks about preparation. Now they got to get prepared for the shit that's coming. When they got your back, nobody got their fucking back. Nobody. They Self-Destruct. Hold on. Council's here. Happy accidents gonna happen on purpose. Some resurrection, something they should have let go of. Muse. What they did let go of was you. But the distraction still remains. There's something that was visionized, visual, something that was maybe pleasing on the eyes. But I gotta tell you. 11 distractions away from you. When you are trying to solve a problem, you will often be tested by distractions. So when they was being tested about the star and how much you could slay demons, just muse, seek out or act as a positive inspiration and help muse to others' creativity. Yeah, that's what kept them thinking. That's why this person didn't like nothing about you. This is why this person wants to make you reap what you sow. That's why somebody thinks they got one up on you. This one. Resurrection. Yeah, because this person gave this person validation. See how they standing there with the eyes together? This was also resurrection. This was also a happy accident. This person going to cause some kind of magical accident under cause and effect, law of cause and effect. They're going to cause some kind of magical something to happen, witchcraft, the spell work. Consider a project or recall a person from the past to resurrect an idea. They went back to somebody, conjured with somebody or something. Fortunate accidents can act as a guide to edit and to open up where you should go next. 40 and 61. 22 path of a counsel. This is a number path. This is the path they really supposed to be on. Consulting with somebody. Seek out counsel of those whose lives and creative work you most admire. And they admire your work very well. That's why they try to take it as original, as from scratch. Yeah, no, that ain't there. Scratch that, because that's not theirs. This work ain't they work. This is copycat work. Yep. Worried if they gonna find out that the work that they did ain't they work, because they being seen now. Their facade is falling away. I gotta say, somebody's facade, sacred space, and communication. Yeah, somebody ain't sacred as they. Everything that they think that they doing. Use beautiful art, music, creativity of all kinds to put you into a sacred space. Knock, knock. Who that? New start coming in. The narcissist coming in here asking wonderfully and receive graciously. So they didn't know that this surprise was going to come in and have them put the rest. Literal, figurative, and metaphorically speaking, to four swords. They ain't taking no offers right now because they was too greedy from in the past. They've been too greedy, justice, because they been put to rest here with some shit that they done. They can put some shit to rest for now. Talk about this sacred space and a new start. Talk about that. Mm. Fragile moment. This is their ego and their pride here. Still unexpected growth. It's still expecting to grow here with these transformations here. They see you growing and they wonder why they not growing. Because you left them behind. They still gripping tight to the roller coaster. The new start was them gripping tight to what they chose. Ride the wave. Life's ups and downs are inevitable. Embrace the thrill of uncertainty. Something that they was mute about when they couldn't give you apology. Remember, Spirit said, there was a time and place that they had before they started procrastinating and got playing freaking busy, where they were supposed to come in and speak a spoken word, or they chose to not say it. So the mouth may remain mute, but the soul speaks volumes through every gesture. Okay, well, you didn't speak it, then your body gonna show you how much you still love that person. Unspoken burdens. Now you're gonna carry the damn burden with the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. The weight of unspoken words can be heavier than any of those ones. Those voiced, carry them wisely. The weight of unspoken words can be heavier than those voiced. Carry them wisely. Before the storm. I told you storm was here. Here's the storm. Here's the snow angels and the ghost of the pumpkin patch. Count your blessings. Signs are with you are already. The storm has heralded. Thunder announces the storm. Be prepared for the change ahead. Calm often precedes chaos. Use this time to gather your strength. Embrace the rare. Myth in the making. What seemed unreachable today might become your reality tomorrow. Don't dismiss the possibilities. In the coming days, you may encounter opportunities that feel almost magical. That's a unique situation about to take place when it comes to peaceful pathways, signs of peace. And I told you, you decided to make peace of this crazy mess that we just went through. You decided this person walked off, did whatever, went with somebody, chose somebody, baby, whatever. You got it all here. Family, friends, colleagues, family room, narcissists. Somebody that should have been more authority. Somebody that should have been more in there. But they was looking for sex and a good time. I got to tell you that. They're trying to victimize a situation or a circumstance, but you are peaceful. You are at peace. You've manifested with transformation and transition. You've manifested your pain into your peace. Peaceful pathways in times of conflict. Strive for harmony. Your effort to remain peace will be rewarded. The present of calm in your life signals that your decisions are leading you towards stable future. So whatever you feeling, you could be real stable right now. You could be feeling really comfortable right now, and you could be actually happy, where you are. You know what I mean? In this energy. But I smell some stinky something coming in though with the sword mermaid. This is when you start smelling. They still sending witchcraft your way. There's like a few different things that you could start to smell when they start to send witchcraft your way. Sulfur is one, and that's like rotten eggs or Something like rotten eggs. It smell like it, but or burning matches or something like that. You can feel smell like something burning, like hair burning. You can experience hearing, smelling. Um, it's a different. It's a few different things you could be smelling. Let me shut this door. You know, people like to listen and look. Mm, somebody got bad intentions too. So when they sending this stuff, they sending it with like the darkest of the dark intentions. Okay, somebody that's spiteful and they should move on. Somebody that could smell like rotten meat or dead animal. Somebody about lights flickering. You could smell like poop or feces. You could smell strong urine. You could smell the smell of vinegar or metallic burn sage. You could also when also an entity could be um near or in your home. You could experience flicking lights, electronics being odd. You could feel a cold spot or cold air, objects moving on their own, um, feeling you are being touched. You can hear whispers or screams. That's real dark, dark, dark. Like when it starts moving shit around, like you might need some kind of professional help or something like that. Okay? Doors slamming, floors creaking, things like that. Be careful if you start hearing stuff like that. Okay? You have might be like under some kind of somebody also could be under an entrapment spell too. So somebody could be under a smells. So somebody could smell, your body could start to smell like um sulfur, like rotten eggs, because you could be carrying an STD, gonorrhea, trichomonas, chlamydia. If you smell like matches or rotten eggs, clairlegience, somebody could be smelling tobacco or somebody's cologne. You could smell like a flower or a flowery smell. That means it's like an angelic person or angelic being around you. And if you ever start to smell smoke, you know that's always a warning sign. And whatever, physical, metaphorically, or speaking, somebody also is getting a windfall, a large lump sum of money. Changing of the guards is here too when it comes to your sensuality is beautiful. The signs are with you already. No contact is like a stake in the vampire's heart. Not laughing anymore, these people aren't. It seems they are having problems right now. Need to help to heal these demons. The song I keep hearing is Sugar on My Tongue by Tyler the Creator. In that, that song I just heard, in there, somebody out there is a hummingbird. Somebody is being targeted or mistreated here. On a calling over your life, a calling over your life, and stay away from these folks. Say as little as possible here. Something about Leo equals karma, silent witness. No waste here when it comes to a slow GI track. A bummy X is coming your way, 1212. Fall from grace, doing some ratchet things under intimidate. Star power and limitations, selective who you entertain, detach from them. Wash those sins off with a spiritual bath. They were warned. You thought they lost interest in you? Fix what's broken. They wanted you to fix what was broken, her. 38 and 32 is some significance when it comes to a pregnancy. Somebody could be 38 to 32 weeks pregnant. Flying monkey. Somebody is a dark attachment with a projection. Somebody's got some stress in their home environment when it comes to a chef or a chief about to explode. Blind, guilty, dark path. Somebody on a hypnotic. Somebody on that hypnotic. I'm on that good cushion alcohol. I need some down bros that I can call. Somebody that like to get down and dirty with some hoes, I heard. That's all they can think about is a hoe. Negative self-image, yep. That's all they can think about is a hoe. Yeah, the blind leading the blind. Let me see. Yeah, they leading each other around with unexpected growth, but I gotta tell you that shit, this is a fragile moment for them. This storm, before the storm come in here, sacred space, they should have been thinking how to get the hell back in before shit. It's about to get cold out here. They said shit, they gonna be caught out here in the cold like they did before. Unless they find a way, but they said that's gonna have a way of messing that up too. So let's watch and see. Let it play out. The shit is, they said, watching the shit go down. They said watch the shit go down. Under got your back, cause ain't nobody got their damn back. Let's see how this shit gonna happen in a flash with the silver lining. Yep. The storm angel said there's a warning. This superhero trying to say Captain Save a hoe, a bugaboo hoe at that. Somebody that's out there promiscuous, getting paid for love or sex, and your person could be out there sexing this same person, man or woman, woman or man. Even if you think it ain't your man, you might have to think twice. When somebody ain't near you, I gotta give you this message like this. Somebody that don't get love like your love, okay? And they got a demon on them that demands some kind of lust, okay? They'll go to any fetish, any bondage, any BDSM, any Brokeback Mountain, anything to satisfy this demon's cravings, okay? Like, so, like, I gotta give you this moon energy the raw way, the loneliness. It's lonely in this energy with this person because this person is very selfish. And there's no cure for what this person has. Okay? There's no cure for this. It evolves. It gets bigger. It changes. It's somebody different every time. And it moves us forward, but it moves this person forward in a demonic way. On the bush. Okay? Shit. What the hell is that? Somebody that's at it again. Something that is crystal clear that somebody's transformed. Somebody is not who they are. They're yucko. That's who they are. Yucko at it again. Pussy thirst will lick anything or anything, anyone or anything. Yeah. What's the big eye spit there spitting on my pussy? I like, how'd you like it if I spit on your, you know what I mean? Yeah. This is the degree of kinky play they like. Under sex traps. Nibbling mouse. Under ratatouille. It's awkward here. Holes other. It says holes in other low budgets. Shit. What? They ain't taking your offer because of them. Because you too strong. You too powerful. You too something. You too much. There you keep them in a fucking collapse. State of mind all the time. So they offer to these other people where they don't have to feel like this collapsed state of mind. And they hold the fuck on to them too. And they get wounded by them because they're getting played by them. And block you out where they need to hold on to you. But and they say that's the goddamn truth. And Let this damn thing be controlled by these people and mind your own damn business because your cup is running the hell over. And they looking to see to offer you this little thing here. They got this little penis, little micro penis, or whatever it is. But they said, yeah, they ain't got but this and some lies. You want that? They got them. And a little dingaling if you want it. King of Sword, they'll come and give you some strong dingaling, but it's micro if you want it. And they up at night about who you giving it to. And since they done walked away from you, they still juggling something and someone else. And Spirit said, yeah, and we judging them harshly for this shit because they knew better. Yeah, for these options that they now is destroying them. And keep offering to them. Still doing tantric sex spell work and still offering money for sex. And still every day hooking up with different people in the place. And that's the truth. Naked. Lovers. I ain't lying like nothing. Like, take this as a word. Lying. This person's smug about the shit they go and pick up, too. Yeah, thinking they getting you back. Thinking about you all the while, though. Having sex with you. It's a burden, though. Yeah. Them nasty ideas is catching up with them, too, though. And it's got them in a blinded in the truth. To the truth. That they in a tower moment already to storm. Yep. Giving out their money for sex and a good time. And that shit's gonna cause them a death. Somebody gonna end up with a something they can't get rid of in this union. Okay, y'all. This emperor, this promiscuous emperor. All right, you guys. I'm gonna catch you guys a little later, cause somebody gonna cut this man off, woman off, whoever they are, cause they fated to suffer in this energy. They're fated to suffer with the world here, as the world will turn, because they won't stop partying, and that's the truth. With the third party, they won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Nope. They said they got some kind of magnetic attraction to that shit. And that's the dating someone new every single day and night. Yep. Even if it's somebody low budget, they got addiction to that. Yep. Sacred site. That's some. That's how real intense it is. That's intensity. They got a love child here too. Somebody has birth. Yeah, that's the child. Somebody getting ready to get a midwife. Somebody about to have a baby soon. But if they didn't already have the baby, shit, that's a love child. And they ain't happy about that either. They keeping that real quiet. They want to sweep that shit way, put that shit way in the rest. So they can come back to you and perpetrate like they ain't got nothing going on. Like, you was my wish fulfillment forever and forever and forever. Because I'm so fed up with this third party. Yeah, and I miss you. And I'm sorry I blocked you. But that's just so they can get back in good with you and do some spell work on you. Because they hopeless. And they ain't coming back for the right intentions. I gotta tell you that. Two of Wands, while they doing this, they still surveying something else. Ace of Wands. They still sleeping around with a third party. Eight of Wands. And that's a real message of concern too, because this is an avoidance. This is a disassociative avoidance. And that's that Emperor right there. Breadcrumbing and wanting happiness with this person. Breadcrumbing them that they wanted a really happy house with them. Breadcrumbing. Yeah, they say, yeah, no, that's the farthest from the fucking truth. They say that's farthest from the fucking truth. They trying to leave their fucking body and try to. They feel like they just dare to nest or something. It ain't right. Whatever it is, it ain't right. Well, listen, you guys. I'm gonna catch you guys a little later. I thank you for joining me. Namaste and namaste. Bye, guys.